What's up and Happy New Year, FlowShowers. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and 2020 is off to a great start. The FlowShow family here, I think we did all of the Christmas that we could possibly do. Hope you enjoyed the Hobo Santa Goes Shredding video, and have eaten yourself silly of all the food that you can possibly eat and gotten a chance to ride your bike a little bit in the process. There weren't a whole lot of days like this one here in the video that were 60 degrees and sunny, but we did get out a little bit on the local trails. Christmas morning was, by all counts, a success as the littlest FlowShower received her first mountain bike, and judging by this reaction, I'd say that she's pretty stoked.
Whoa! Haven, my bike! Santa! That's from Daddy.
Wait, Daddy Santa? Don't tell anybody. I hope if you're like me, you had lots of mountain bike gear on your Christmas list. Fortunately, I somehow ended up on the nice list by the end of the year and got a handful of cool mountain bike goodies underneath the Christmas tree. So I thought it might be fun as we enter the new year and new goals and new riding adventures to do a little bit of a gear review. So I've got queued up 5 new products that I received and have had a chance to try out, give you my first impressions, thoughts, opinions. I'll rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being super awesome, highly recommended, and 1 being avoid at all costs, so that maybe we can together know which good products are out there, are fun to use, good to use, and which ones maybe to avoid. So if you have any other gear underneath the Christmas tree, comment below. Let me know what you got, what you're using, what you like. And as we get going here, make sure to get out there and find that flow. First up on the list is the Troy Lee Design A1 MIPS Classic mountain bike helmet. I've been looking for a helmet for quite a while. The Cannondale Riker helmet I had since 2011 was getting a little long in the tooth, a little crusty. And the new technology, well, MIPS is not exactly a new technology, but you can see it there here in the video, is designed and scientifically proven to be safer, so it wasn't hard to convince Mrs. Mrs. Claus that a new helmet was a good idea to upgrade. Done a little bit of research, tried a handful on, including the new Bontrager helmet and a few others. I like this design. It's got a lot of venting to it, easy to mount the light mount that I have there strapped into the top of it. It's got sort of the ubiquitous adjustment for the visor. It's got some bigger padding than my previous helmet had. And on the head with the ratchet adjust system on the back, it was really snug, fit good, didn't move around a whole lot. My other helmet wasn't a perfect fit. Fits low on the back side of the neck, not all the way down the neck, but down below the mirrors. Has that adjustment strap for the chin strap in there, which is helpful. It's not a revolutionary by any means, but I'm happy with it. Ridden with it a bunch already. You can see here with our wonderful model that it looks good on. It's pretty lightweight. So you can get this from a bunch of places, but here it is on the REI website. REI is always a good starting point for me when researching, and it normally comes up in Google searches. Lots of color options. It's shown here for $139, but I think I got a few links when I was researching for closer to $100. A quick Google search will show you. I think Backcountry has it in a certain size and a few color options. There was actually a white and blue option that was down around $60 if you're not that color specific or preferential. There's a new Troy Lee designs out as well. It's a little bit more expensive. I'm sure it's a little lighter or a little bit more sleek and all of those things. But again, not crazy revolutionary as far as I could tell. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, look around. You can probably find a good discount code that'll get you a little bit better price. But $139 in the realm of things is not crazy expensive for a mountain bike helmet. So I would give this a 4 out of 5. The only knock is those ratchet straps there. They're a little bit weird how they fit sideways and not flat against my cheek. But I think I just need to fiddle with it a little bit more. But overall, I recommend. So next up on the list is the Osprey Savu Lumbar Hydration Pack. Well, it's a fanny pack, but I am a believer in the fanny pack. I had been riding with big backpack hydration packs for a handful of years and really experienced a lot of lower back pain, tightness, even in short rides. So look for something else. I started out with a really cheap $20 Amazon special version of one of these things, and it was okay. It didn't really hold the water bottles well. It flopped around on my back, but as you see here, this thing sits right at the lower lumbar. It's got a great support, great space for the water bottles. You're able to ratchet it down. I don't love the floppy straps, but I can throw a little rubber band or something on that to stop that from happening. There is good support there, and it's really easy to use. And here it is on the REI website again. It's where I'd start that research. You'll see all the different storage options, or color options, and really handy for keeping the water bottles in place. I've ridden with it in some pretty rowdy sections. It will not lose those water bottles, and it's got enough storage for your kind of basic things. I've got a small air pump in there. I got my multi-tool. Good room for your phone up there in that top zipper pack. I think my only complaint about it is that you can't put a ton of extra stuff in it. So the storage is a little bit small even compared to that cheap Amazon one, but there are bigger ones, more expensive ones. This was $55 and I had a $20 off coupon, so great price point. All in all, I give it a 3.75 out of 5 just because of the smaller storage, but overall I'm quite happy with it, especially for the price point. Next up is the Cognitive MTB Go Ride Your Bike Tech Gloves. Now, I know there's lots of opinions out there about mountain bike gloves, and lots of different really cool brands out there. I've had a few pairs of hand-up gloves. I've got a pair of Troy Lee designed gloves. I've got some Fox gloves. Had many over the years. I like these a lot because it's a small business based out of the Pisgah, Western North Carolina area. So ridden and tested in the harshest of conditions. Lots of really cool designs. I've got these Go Ride Your Bike ones, but they have lots of other options out there. It's a full apparel brand, so it's an opportunity to support a small business. They do some really cool things there. You see how they go up a little higher on the wrist. I like that a little bit more than the smaller gloves that are out there. I've got huge hands. The double XLs fit great. I've got cool designs. Here's our website. You can see all the cool colors and options that they have. Almost all of them match jerseys that you can get. I have the Go Ride Your Bike jersey, which is sweet. And you see there's socks and beanies. They've got flannels, all of that stuff. And the coolest thing about these guys is that for every sale they make, they donate back to the local trails. So you can buy some sweet MTB gear that holds up great and looks really, really cool. And in the process, it's also going to make your trails better, especially in a place as awesome as Pisgah. I'd love every local trail area to have something like this. They even have the Shenandoah Valley collection here. I don't think they have any gloves. I'd buy them if they did. But they've got a bunch of that other stuff that is just super cool. So here's the website. I'll post a link. Check these guys out if you're looking for any kind of mountain bike apparel that looks awesome and supports your local trails. Fourth on our list is a brake upgrade to the new Shimano Dior XT SMRT 86 rotors. These are the Ice Tech rotors that come with the new quad piston XT brake set that came out last year. When I bought the Ripmo, I swapped out all of the entry-level brake parts and had them put the XT parts on it, except for I left the SRAM centerline rotors 180 front and back on the bike just to save a little bit of money on the out-the-door price. But on the recommendation of another Ripmo rider in the area, went ahead and made the switch not only to these Ice Tech rotors because of the two-piece design that's supposed to keep the brakes fresh and prevent the fade, but also that jump to the 203mm rotor that you see here for the increased braking power. I've loved these brakes. They're as good as any other brakes that I've ever run before. This is a fairly expensive upgrade though, just for the incremental performance increase that you did get. So it is better, but you're spending over $100 just on slightly better brake performance. I'm not sure if that's justified. So for that, I give it a 3.75 out of a possible 5 points there. Don't get me wrong, this has been a great upgrade, but I'm not sure there's not better ways to spend $100 on your bike upgrade. So here's a quick link on the website there, or video of the website, to show you where to get them. Like I said, it's fairly pricey, but you might be able to find a discount code and do your best from any of the Jensen's and competitive cyclist websites that are out there. And it's worth noting that some of the trickle-down technology has happened there for Shimano. So even the SLX brakes, and I haven't looked this up, but probably even the Dior brakes have the quad piston technology now. So there's better modulation on these XTs, but even the SLXs that I've tried are pretty darn good. So find what works best for you and your budget, and then go from there. Last on our list is just another boring MTB jersey from an MTB apparel company that, wait, what's this? Official at FoCo FlowShow apparel with the FoCo's bike shop emblem? Is that for real? Don't get too excited. This is just a prototype, an awesome Christmas present. It's a awesome cotton long sleeve shirt with the logo that we got from my mother-in-law there. Went super creative at customink.com. So I'll look at getting some orders for these if you're interested, and give me a shout in the comments below if you want me to order you one. Looks like cost would probably be somewhere between $20 and $25 a shirt just to cover the cost of the shirt and shipping, but I'm going to do a little more research on that. I'll post up a link once I get all of that sorted out. If you like them, shoot me a message and we'll take care of you with a direct shipment. So as we finish up here, I hope you found these reviews useful, some of the gear that I'm using and enjoying and liking quite a bit. If you got stuff for Christmas or other gear that you've been working on, or you've got some reviews on, comment below, send me a link. We'd love to check out what you guys are riding, what's working for you, and of course what's not working for you. And as we finish up here and we're into 2020, get all that new gear unwrapped, put on the bike, put on your hands and shirts and everything, and then get out there and go find that flow.